Hey, Don here. Okay, back with another live stream, and mentioned to get back to work on my IBM web server over here, sitting on the desk waiting. And it's what I had planned for today. But realizing I got more things hanging in the balance here that I need to straighten out on the Lenovo i5. Let's see. I'm gonna check my audio before I go switching around, and then there we go. Okay. Switch to the desktop, and okay, yeah. Well, Lucky Backup is what I'm going to start with. I went ahead and exported the profile, and I put it just in my downloads folder for right now. My backups haven't been running automatically. None of these, I don't know how, some of these I did manually, but a whole bunch of these, probably from around here on up, or even a little more than that, didn't get backed up yet. But I don't know how many reboots I've done, enough to, really should have done it. And I manually checked to see, and it hasn't been done. So a couple of things. These profiles, now this one here, it has a little error, but I thought, well, maybe I looked at it wrong, so I looked back at it a while ago, and see, it hasn't. Last execution time, Tuesday, June 26. It's been since this profile was on the other machine. So it says the destination directory, home dot backups, is empty or does not exist, and the task will not be skipped. The destination directory will be created if it doesn't exist. Okay, so if there's any like, it says critical if there's any, but in this case, I just really want you to pay attention to it. But sometimes a critical error means that it's not going to run, So I can go in here to modify, and I'll go to advanced so I can see everything, I'll do like that to make sure. And okay, now the destination is the first thing I want to. Well, I set that, so that's right. I made sure that was right. See, and it looks right. I mean, I could always do it again, but the thing is, yeah, it is. I made a brand new directory and it's empty, so that seems to be okay. If I hit validate, seems to be okay. I guess that's why I say that. Seems to be okay. That's what they say. So, of course, I went through these. This is. Oh yeah, I went through and took out the ones that I didn't think I would have on this machine, and no remotes. And then these are going to stay in the same. The only thing I could do is attempt super user activities. Tells the receiving side to attempt super user activities even if the receiving rsync wasn't run by a super user. Include preserving values, owner option, preserving all groups. That's really the kind of stuff I don't necessarily want. I want this files to be completely, rewritable and everything. So I think that's why I hadn't that's not checked. There's been times when I did that because it wouldn't work if I didn't, whatever I was trying to back up. So number one, again, don't have this checked on any backup drive that you've got unless you want a mirror, an absolute mirror of this system, whatever folders you're backing up here. Because if you got anything on that backup drive, it's going to delete everything in that folder, all the folders you have selected. So make sure that that's selected by default in Lucky Backup when you make a new profile. So make sure and unselect it unless you really want it. And then my backup drive is it's an NTFS, FAT, FAT32. Well, it could be FAT16, but they don't use that much anymore. But there are plenty of SD cards and stuff that are, or USB sticks that are FAT32. So anyway, I guess they say FAT because there's like FAT16, FAT32. What's that newest one that they put on SD cards now? I can't remember it would probably write to that too. I think it's all Windows partitions, and NTFS, of course. They're using it on Windows 10 too, because I did put Windows 10 on one machine. So all the way from XP to Windows 10 NTFS. And my backup drive, well, when they make USB backup drives, they usually make them USB hard drives is what I'm talking about. They usually make them NTFS, and I left it like that because then I knew I could plug it into a Windows machine and it could write to it. Because Windows machines can't write to. If I made it a Linux partition like ext4, it couldn't write to it. So not without some more extra software installed on the machine. So that all looks good. Okay, I'm rechecking it again and thinking about it. So no, I don't need to change that. This one doesn't have any errors on it. And I kept thinking, well, maybe my, this Seagate expansion drive address here was not right. But that's not the one with the error on it. So, and what would happen, and this is the one that would be backing up my videos anyway, this profile. So I'll look through it here. See, now this is the one that has the videos folder. So it should have ran. And it's, yeah, all the same. Everything's, the settings are the same. So I didn't change anything. I don't want to. Okay, so I'm making sure. Okay, so yeah, that error is what I would expect because I'm writing to an empty folder. Because I just created that folder for this Fedora 28 backup. The one that was in there was Fedora 23, and I didn't want to overwrite in it and mix all those files. So it would overwrite some and leave some others is what it would do. So. And mostly that's program files, not so much system files, but they are system files, but they're more to do with the programs individually than for that user, not me in that old system. Gotta have a little drink. So anyway, because I'd just back up my pretty much just what's in my home directory, home Don, my user. If you want to back up another user, if you have more than one user, you have to set up a backup profile in that user because you're not allowed to access those files. It's funny, you can access, user share and all this stuff from any regular user, but you can't access the other user's files on Linux systems. So not without, if you log in as root, I think you can, but pretty sure you can. But anyway, if I did this before, do a dry run, and I did that right after I built the profile, and it's checked out and said no errors. So that's the other thing. Yeah, see, it doesn't take long to do a dry run there. There's not that many files, and it says no errors found. So I already did that, yeah. And then what's all that? Oh, that's Firefox cache. I need to exclude that. That's what I need to do. I think the only reason I didn't is because it was pain or something, or if I could just exclude, I'll go in there and I think I know exactly why I haven't done it, because it's a pain to do when you're doing only include instead of like just doing a whole group of folders. So anyway, I didn't see anything I went so fast I didn't see. You should have been checking lots in the list of videos, it should be. See a lot of probably screenshots, a lot of ping files, PNG files. Somewhere I should see, yeah, I saw some documents, some of my SH scripts. Lots and lots of pings. AU, that's from, oh yeah, because I put all my music on there. Now that's going to be really weird how, I didn't think about that. I really want to copy, I think I'll do that because I didn't want these because they have the wrong file dates, because I did them on SFTP with that FileZilla and it made that date, and I want the original file date. So I think I'm going to delete that folder and recopy it in Crusader, and it'll give me the right file dates. That's my music that I use. Well, it's all my recordings of me playing around with my guitar, playing the guitar, but they're on my backup drive, and well, I have them on my backup drive, and the original record actually kind of, well, which one is the original file anymore after years, but originally they're on some drives on my old machine, my old Fedora 14 machine. Now I copied them from it, and for some reason, Crusader won't do SFTP anymore. It says it's not supported, and secure FTP. And when you do it with that, it opens an SSH tunnel, and or a pipe, they call it sometimes. Usually, sometimes some people do, Anyway, and it gives you it ends up the one well, of course it's more secure, but I'm not worried about the security here on my local network so much as I don't want the file dates every file changed to the day that of the time that you transferred it. That just ruins all your backup. Then when a backup program sees that one's older than the other, it overwrites it when it actually could be very easily the one that looks newer is actually older. I've had it happen. I don't know how. It's kind of hard to explain out in the ether there, but so anyway, we're gonna hit done. Okay, so close Lucky Backup, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that with Crusader first. I'm glad I saw that. That wasn't part of my plan, but music, Don playing guitar. Now let's go over here to music. Don playing. Whoops, that was the equal sign. Okay, there's probably only one folder. Yeah, that'd be good.
Come get it.
Oh, now? There's pizza in there. Okay. I guess this is going to be an interrupted video because the pizza will get cold. Okay, so the dates are C11, 6, 13, and all like that, and various dates it should be. Some of these say 17 and stuff. The folder is the name of the date. Yeah, see, that's 2012, 2011. So, and over here, 6/30/18. Everything is going to say 6/30/18. So what I want to do then, I'm just going to delete that folder. Be careful to delete the wrong one. Okay, it's already gone. Oh, and I noticed that Crusader is deleting things to the trash, and I normally set it up to just delete the files. Now it's safer that way, that's for sure. And there's I'm still not used to that, but there's a progress bar up there. Somewhere in the settings, it used to default to that, or I thought it did. But now, anyway, it's sending them to the trash instead of just deleting them, which is safer. But let's see, how much is in trash now? Let's open it up and see. I mean, all you got to do is go empty your trash. So I guess my old system, it was so near full, I couldn't have things in the trash. It would, let's see if I can, yeah, there's empty trash. That's not what I was wanting to do. I was looking to see what was in there. I'm just going to leave it. Oh, there's another empty trash button. I was wanting to see how much was in there. I don't see a way to tell that from there. But anyway, that's a simple way to empty the trash, and that is where they're going, into the normal system trash. So as long as you can find them and everything and get rid of them, that's fine. I'll probably leave it like that because I've had lately I've been more forgetful. Sometimes I might slip of the finger, hit the wrong buttons and stuff. So okay, so what I'm thinking is could be looking on my backup drive for that. Yeah, I think I'll do a search in there maybe, or just look in the. I might have something. I just don't know where it would be. Fedora 28. Wouldn't be 28. It might be in there. Let's see. Cron. Let's just search. Cron is C-R-O-N. I thought it was C-H-R-O-N, and I figured that out. For when the Linux cron job is C-R-O-N. Of course, I could have spelled it wrong in there, so I might have to search for both ways. Well, not the commands, for instance. Okay. Running command yum install cron. Oh, okay. Oops. That put me where it is? Yeah, there. No, it didn't put me there. It used to, when you double-clicked on it, it would put you on that file in that window. It's not doing it. It's aggravating as all get out. But you can say view file, because that's all I want is just to view the file. So let's see what happens. This is yum install. It's pretty old, yum install. Yum install y yum cron. Okay, well, I don't want yum cron. Uh, so let's see. Yeah, you got installing cron daily. Okay, yeah. So that stuff may not be installed on this system. It's a possibility, I would think. Because see, here we go. What are we installing this on? SC23, Fedora 23. Oh, I did it that way. It probably turned it into, yeah, from yum to DNF. So I ran the yum commands because that's what I found wherever it is. I looked it up. And then it got sent to DNF, and DNF did it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that open for a minute. It still may be the way I'm going to have to do it. Like I said, I'm not going to. This one, I got pizza waiting for me that's going to get cold, so I'm not going to keep going. So remind me if I keep going too long here. Okay, so let's see if that's finished. Yeah, it looks like that's finished. So my music should still be good. No changes in the file structure or anything, so shouldn't be. So I did copy it from, well, I copied it from, I've done it twice lately, once from my old machine and once from my backup drive. And it worked, so my music should play just fine. If it didn't, then probably after closing and opening OBS Studio it would work. But what I was thinking is software. Oh, did I put that up there? I put something up there. There it is, software. I thought I would search in there and see if I can find let me check my sound again. I'm gonna pause that preview. If I can find it in here, I have so much trouble finding things in DNF in Dragora. Where's that little search? Okay, let's see. Cron. Let's see. Sure, there's a lot of stuff showing up that don't have anything to do with cron. Cron job. Well, that was a quick no help, wasn't it? So, the thing is even if I just install it, that's still not going to be okay, we'll have to go to the DNF, Dragora. This is probably going to take longer than I want it to, since like I said, I got oh, it stayed in all this time. Normally it goes to updates. I don't know, sometimes it stays where I leave it and sometimes it moves. It may do it anyway. It may go to updates. But I mean, I could just run that command and the DNF will find the cron, DNF cron job stuff and install it. But that may not be all there is to what I need. But that does kind of make me realize, yeah, I had to do that in my Fedora 23. But it used to just be installed in Fedora, and there was even, well, there wasn't. I don't think there was a graphic user interface to like turn on and off Chrome, like let it run when you boot and all that, or to set up Chrome jobs. But I found some, and of course I don't. Actually, some of that stuff I used to use, like in Fedora 14, it's either gone or I haven't been able to find it again. Well, this is taking forever, so yeah, there's no use in me just feeling rushed and all that stuff. It's going to take some time, and so this is going to be the shortest video I've done in forever. But yeah, software updates. That's not coming. That message is different though. I think that's coming from that software app. I'll have to turn that section off in it or I'll decide which one. I don't think I'll be wanting to use this one because it's pretty limited. This one, DNF is not. It's not limited. It's just hard to use. But that's the DNF updater icon, and it showed me the number earlier, but I forgot what it was. But I could. Oh, it's not looking for updates right now, so So if I can hit enter, does nothing. Hit click search. I'll do that right quick. Okay, it's got some stuff. It's got utilities for package kit. Well, I'm not using package kit. Okay, crony, executing programs, utility for running regular jobs. Okay, so it's all in there, but it must not be anacron. I remember anacron or anacron. I think some people say cron jobs instead of cron jobs. Looks like cron to me, so that's what I say. Chronolog. Oh, that's for Apache. Root cron tab. Okay. For schedule the execution of programs. Okay. Oh, I think if you type cron tab in the terminal, you'll get a little way to set things up. Fusion inventory element. Cron job, do a weekly cron job GOIP database. GOIP. Oh, legacy database. That's not something I need. I notify cron system. K-cron. I don't really want the ones with the K means it's for KDE desktop. I want the ones for generic or for mate. I want a graphic one if I can find a graphic user one. There's not a huge amount in there. Take a line from a cron tab and find out where an events will occur. There's a lot. I think I'm just going to install whatever looks like it'll help me, but I think I will do that. I don't want everything. I mean, I've learned not to do that. At least I try to learn that. Oh, I thought that was cron. It says what you see. What you see is what you get is what that stands for. Plugin for curl. Yum cron. There it is for yum cron. It still says yum cron. Oh, okay. So yum cron daily, yum cron hourly. So really, out of all that stuff that I don't have that's in there, that command. That's what I just said. Install yum cron, and ended up with yum cron and yum cron daily. Unless I did another command that I'm missing in there and it doesn't look like it. I think you just maybe get daily. Of course, I can just do that from here. So I got to make sure which one matches my architecture, though, don't I? Or the newest one. Get the newest one. 516, 517. They're both no art. Okay, no arch, no architecture. Daily. I can't stand them. I don't want to see the older ones. I just want to see the newer ones. I mean, it would update it, but why even bother with installing the older one? There are reasons if you had, there is if you had an older system or something. Hourly, security, to run security yum updates. Actually, I'm going to put them all those. I'm starting to remember some of this. I used to put all that in there. I said I wasn't going to go through all this. Okay, let's just stop right there. I hate to stop right here, but I want to get that food. So I'm going to go, and I will come back in a minute whenever I'm done with my pizza, because actually, I guess it's been long enough since I ate lunch. I was thinking when she first said, "Oh, you want some pizza?" I thought, "Oh, I might not be hungry yet," but you know what? I'm hungry now after thinking about it, if nothing else. All right, bye-bye.